Whoa, that's what I get for doing drunk Ketu in Taurus video. So yes, today we're going to be doing the south node of the moon, Ketu, in the sign of Taurus. And yes, this is my 5th glass of wine, and I'm feeling a little frisky. That was my cute little wifey giving me a peck. Yes. So yes, Ketu in the sign of Taurus. Well, what is the sign of Taurus? Sign of Taurus represents the things that you value. It's the things that you value, which is what? Mainly it's wealth. Because Ketu represents the 2nd house of astrological belt. So it's wealth. But it's also the things that you value, as in family, as in food, as in house, as in gems, jewelry, as in any kind of knowledge. Whatever you value is what Taurus represents. And Taurus is an earth sign, so it's a very stable sign. It sticks to what it believes in. So these people are very adamant about stability. They want to have stability in their life. They want to have the most maximum amount of support. And so when the rainy day comes, they can use their values and their resources to go on till the storm passes. So that's what the sign of Taurus is. It's about luxurious, fine food and fine dining. So, oh my God. Great wine. Great wine. So you bring Ketu in this, you will not find an astrology video like this in this whole solar system. Well, maybe the Greys or the Andromedans might have a video like mine, but at least right now I am number 1 on the solar system. But you bring Ketu in the sign of Taurus. What is the sign? Ketu does? Ketu is about isolation. It's about separation. It's about isolating you from the things that you've already mastered in the past life. So in this life, it takes you away from it. It's a detachment. So in past life, you mastered the things where Ketu is placed now. So if Ketu is in Taurus, you mastered, gaining values and gaining all sorts of wealth. So what happens in this life is that Ketu is like, okay, I'm getting all these resources, I'm getting all this wealth, but I'm just detached from it. I don't really care for this wealth. I can live on the minimum amount of money. I can live on a minimum amount of resources. I don't need the maximum amount of wealth. So that's what Ketu feels like in Taurus. It's like Warren Buffett getting all the wealth in his world, but he still lives in the same house, the 4-bedroom house for 30 years ago that he had, or 40 years ago now, or I don't know, 100 years ago now, who knows. But Warren Buffett is the richest man, like 4th richest man on this planet. But he eats cheeseburgers and drinks Coca-Cola, and he's giving more than 90% of his wealth away to the people in poverty, because he's like, I don't need all this money. I am okay with it. I just love what I'm doing, and if it gets me money, fine. But that's what Ketu in Taurus feels. He's like, I really do not care for all the value and conveniency that I'm receiving. I just want to live on the bare minimum. And that's why I always said that Ketu brings actually the easier wealth than Rahu, because Rahu is what? If Rahu is in Taurus, he's like, okay, give me more. I haven't had enough. No, give me more resources. Give me more things that I can value. Give me more jewelry. Give me more cash. Give me more conveniency. And so things that you really want in life, it's hard to get them. If you already look back in your life, everybody goes through this. Like things that you don't need, you can find them anywhere you want. But when you need something, when you desperately need that screwdriver, you will never get to find it. It'll take you 2 hours just to find the screwdriver before you can actually unscrew, whatever you're trying to fix. So that's what Rahu does. So Ketu here provides that natural stability. that, hey, okay, I got everything I want, but I'm just not satisfied. So there's a great deal of dissatisfaction. You'll get the best steak in front of you, but you'll be like, okay, I ate it, but why is it that I'm not feeling it? Why is it that I don't, really cherish this valuable $50 steak? Like if you notice, Angelina Jolie has a Ketu in the sign of Taurus in the 11th house. House of gains, gains of money, gains of friendship, gains of network circles, gains of large society. But Angelina Jolie, first of all, said herself, I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends in this entertainment industry. It's all business for me, and I don't have any personal friends. Why? Because Ketu gives a dissatisfaction from those things of the 11th house, which is network circles, professional network circles, your professional friends. But what does Ketu does give is a lot of gain. She makes like $20-30 million a year, but she gives 60% of it away in third world countries to the children. Because Ketu, she's very dissatisfied with her life in terms of wealth. He's like, I really don't need it. Sure, I have it. Sure, I have the best makeup and clothes and cars and house in the world. But now that I have the minimum that I need for my lifestyle, I'm going to give the rest of it away. And Brad Pitt feels the same way. I don't know his horoscope, but they both have this, same mentality that we really don't need more than what we already have. And so Ketu, in the sign of Taurus, will make you a banker. He will make you an accountant. He can make you the most amazing singer, but there's going to be dissatisfaction from it. You would want to, what happens is that people who gain these things in life, they still want to attach to the natural side of Ketu, which is what? Spirituality, moksha, meditation. So they gain the wealth. They're like, okay, I gain the wealth. Well, what I'm going to do with this wealth is I'm going to go to a retreat up in the mountains for 2 months, and I'm going to try to experience Kundalini meditation, which I recommend you do not experience it because it will kick the living shit out of you. Trust me on that. Okay, I got stories for you for that. Woo! Great wine. So yeah, Ketu just creates if let's say Ketu is in the 4th house in the sign of Taurus, house of mother, conveniency, motherly nourishment, homeland. What it'll do is it'll give you the convenience. It'll give you the most land and house, the biggest house. But you will lack. You will feel lack of something in here. You will not be satisfied with your big house. Why? Because Ketu in the 4th house separates the person from their mother. The actual resource of the 4th house is gone. So this is what Ketu does in any house. He takes the main significance away and he tortures you with that. But he'll give you everything else that the house represents. So like in the 4th house, it's the mother. People with this kind of placement get separated from the mother, or the mother passes away early on in life. Or, when they're 5 or 6. But, or 5 or 6, 10, just early youth. But then they get everything else in the world. But the most important thing is motherly love. So if they don't get that, their entire life, they can have the most amazing Ferrari, Lamborghini, and air-conditioned house, but they feel empty inside. They're like, what is mother? What is it like to have a mother? They crave for it. So Ketu tortures you in those sense. Ketu in the 8th house. Person will be like, oh, occult knowledge comes easy to me. Secrets of the world comes easy to me. But what I really miss is having the joint family, having my in-laws with me, having to, this is Ketu in Taurus in the 8th house. So what they really want to value is that family that it comes with your spouse, the joint family. They really want to dig deep into the secrets of the 8th house, but they don't have the desire for it. Because when they do it, they're like, oh, astrology, I know astrology. It's easy to me, but I don't care to follow it. Oh, magic and tarot cards? Well, yeah, I read about it. It's all true. It's all works. But why is it that I don't want to follow it? But what I just don't like is that I don't have a relationship with my in-laws. my joint married life with my spouse is not very satisfying. Now, of course, if there's a positive aspect from another planet, then the things will change, which we'll discuss later. But simplifying Ketu in any house, he detaches you from that house. And with Taurus, Ketu in the sign of Taurus, he will make you not value the things of those house. You see, he'll make you torture with those house. He'll make you torture with the main thing that you needed, but you never got, so you just don't value that house. That's what Ketu is. So guys, this is my analysis of Ketu in the sign of Taurus. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Ketu is placed and what aspects it's receiving and conjunction it's in, check out the link below in the description section and check out my books there, Astrology at the Speed of Light and Conjunctions at the Speed of Light. And when you get these books, I will send you a link to look at your own chart. Just make sure you follow the directions below. And my conjunction books tells you everything about the conjunctions that you have in your horoscope and the meaning behind it and how to exactly study conjunctions. So yeah, it's a important book, and which you guys have already proved it. So anyway, we'll see you next time with Ketu in the sign of Gemini.